morning, welcome to Forexample Trading. I'm Ben Newman. It is 25th of October and it's just coming up to 11:45 UK time. That's 10:45 GMT for the purposes of our financial calendar. Now, if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, you can do so by clicking the button. Please do. You get notifications, my forecast that I do daily, so you can see what's going on in the markets and what we're doing with those markets. All right, so yesterday, if you saw my video, we were looking at a weakness in the US dollar and the Swiss franc. Now, the yen remained quite strong. I expected that, actually. I said be cautious of trading the yen and the pound with all the Brexit issues going on. But now we're in a position where that yen is finally weakening. So we're looking at just making sure that it is going to continue weakening before we jump into trades, because the yen of late has been relentless. You know, it looks like it's weakening, then it just carries on getting stronger. And I think that is all to do with the fact that investors use that as a safe haven with all the stuff that's going on with Brexit. You know, they don't trust the euro or the pound at the moment. The US dollar remained fairly strong yesterday, and that allowed for, well, it sat up a key point on the Dixie, which I'll show you in a minute, and that allowed for some trades on gold, which today we're looking at buying gold again. So we'll probably see it sitting up around that level, the Dixie. So the summary for today really is we're looking at trading against the yen. I will look at the Swiss franc, but it's let me down really in terms of not really gaining. We've had a couple of spikes where we've able to nick some profit, but it hasn't really done what I expected it to do. So today we'll be looking at the Dixie and gold and trading against the yen. So I'll go through those. Yesterday as well, when the Canadian data came out, we saw a massive gain in that Canadian dollar, which if you got into that, I missed it, but if you got into that, then you would have had a really good day. So I'll go through that with you. All right, so the Dixie to start with. We're going to do all of these on a 4-hour chart, and you can see here, this level here is really key, this trend line that it's sitting on at the moment. And if we go to a 1-day chart, you'll see. There we go. So look, it's bouncing off that now. So I expect it to sort of bounce between these 2 points here, and it will get squeezed and eventually will push out in one direction or the other, probably up, knowing the dollar when it's at this junction, and then it'll move up to the next trend line. But that allows us to, at the moment, just use this area here to trade or as a guide for other currencies. If I move on to gold, you can see this trend line, which it bounced off this morning. That to me says that it is going back up, but it's sitting around the same level at the moment. So we'll just be keeping an eye on that for another potential buy trade. Now, the good opportunities today I see is these, the GBP USD, and that will be a buy trade. USD Canadian, I think this is going to go further down, this Canadian dollar, but very risky. You can see the massive movement that occurred yesterday. USD CHF could drop away from here, but it's been sat up at this level for so long. It could move up to the next point, which would be up here. So that's worth just waiting for. Australian US dollar, again, this could be a potential gain up to this trend line, then it will move back. Same with this one, really up to this trend line. You can see I haven't pulled it right the way across. So potential to trade the US dollar against those. And then the yen trade. So this you can see here, GBP yen, and I think this will move up. And again, we're watching for it to break this trend line and then carry on up. Just got to be patient for that to happen. The trend line here is a bit further away on the Euro JPY. Same principle though, and it is, I haven't drawn my trend lines in on this one, but it is the same principle here and here as well. All right, these channels that I've drawn in, you can see on, if I show you on a daily chart, it looks a lot clearer on these. You can see how it bounces off these channels, and when it did break through here, but now it's pushed back up, so I expect it to move back up to here now. So it's just about waiting for the right moment to trade, and I think that will be after New York opens. But the main focus today will be on gold, because if there's a big move on that, then it'll be great to jump on that. But you know, it makes the day profitable regardless of what else happens. We'll look at our strength indicator. You can see the yen sitting weak, so that ties in with our trades. So I'll just let probably the next hour candle expire on those, see how it looks then, and then potentially be trading against that yen. Events today, we've got this European Central Bank press conference at 12:30 GMT. That's in just under 2 hours. Main refinancing rate just before that. So they're key events for Europe. And then at the same time, we've got a load of US data coming out, which again is key, but there's a load of other Federal Reserve, federal members' speeches later on. So they will have an effect. But I think what we need to focus on is the movement between these two trend lines here. There we go. It's just sitting up at the moment. This is on the hourly, but I imagine it will drop away. That will give us the opportunity to trade with gold and also against the yen. Remember, at the moment, certainly the way it looks, the Dixie supports the yen. So if the Dixie's going up, the yen generally is getting stronger as well. All yen pairings, the yen is the secondary pair in those, so that's going down. All right. Okay. The other thing I want to show you is just the results from this week so far. And one of our members, he's an admin in the group as well. He's we call him the gold man because he is that good on gold. And I'm just going to show you his results this week. Okay, and he has sent these as signals as well. So on top of my signals, on top of the education that you get when you join Forexample, and the dedicated signals channel, and what's most valuable, I think, is entry into this trading arena. But this is Michael's results this week, and he has sent all of these as signals. All right, so these are ones that if you're a beginner and you're just coming in, providing you want to learn and you do take the courses, you educate yourself, I'll give you all the tools. Then these are the sort of results you can get in. So look at that, plus 518 so far this week. We've got another 2 days, and you can see here, look, 365 pips on gold. He is an expert at that. And these signals are going into the group from Michael. So on top of my signals, on top of the environment that you're getting trading, and on top of the education that you're getting, 2 full Forex courses, the signals channel, you also get the expertise of the guys in there. Michael's been with me a long time, and he really knows his stuff. I'm often jealous of the trades he places because he is that good, especially at gold. So, you know, if you want to be part of that, then you can. The investment of 249 to get into the group will pay you back in no time at all if you follow the signals and you do educate yourself with the courses we've got. So if you want to join us, all the links are in the description below. You can click on the free chat arena, which is a Telegram app. So people have asked me, how do I join? It's not coming up with the group. You do have to install Telegram on your mobile and your computer, and then you can arrange a call with me and I can go through the situation you're in and see how we can help you progress with your trading. It is possible. You just got to do it the right way. Okay. Have a great day and safe trading, whatever you do. Thanks a lot.